12:51. And I'm taking a break from work now. So I decided to come to a coffee shop nearby to just chill and have some Americano. And also testing my new microphone. So I was looking for a quiet and peaceful coffee shop that is not a lot of people around. I found this small coffee shop on the road when I was driving around, so I decided to come here. But the outdoor is, there's people there. One girl was sitting in a hammock over there. So I decided to come as far as possible. This is the last seat outdoor. Why am I moving away from her? Even though it's outside, they allow to smoke, but I don't want to bother anyone with the smell of cigarette. Just want to do my thing and have my own space. And also I'm not so comfortable with talking to camera when there's people around. So I decided to move as far as possible to the last table and try to speak not as loud as I want to be too. But it's nice. It's nice here. Got banana tree. It's very quiet here, even though it's outdoor and people is driving around. It's so quiet. Even when I speak very subtly. I think the girl might be able to hear me just fine. I'm smoking because I like the nicotine hits. It give you a sense of relaxation. It's called, what is it called? A cigarette buzz. Cigarette buzz. Give you a feeling of lightheaded, but not too much. It's almost the same as being drunk. But being drunk is your body and your mind is not function fully. For a cigarette buzz, it's just little, just enough for me to relax, take my mind off work, take my mind off the stressful daily routine. So normally I wake up at 7:20 because I work at 8 a.m. till 8 p.m. So that's 12 hours of work. After I get off work, I will be arriving home around 8:30 or 8:20 or sometime maybe 9 p.m. So after that I eat, have a dinner, and try to work out every day, because I have made that a routine to train every day. And training is not fun most of the time. It's not fun. I don't really enjoy training, but I try to push myself, to force myself to work, to force myself to train. And now I enjoy the struggle. I enjoy the pain. Even though it's uncomfortable, but I cannot stand the feeling of shame because I made a promise and didn't fulfill it. It's like last time, maybe a few days ago, I didn't train for a day, and the next day I felt horrible. I felt like I betrayed myself. I betrayed my word. So that shame is more painful than just get up and do it and train anyway. So the next day, after the day I skipped, I decided to train as hard as twice as hard to make up for the day I missed. And that's what I like about my friends. I have a few friends, maybe 4 or 5, but one of them is on the same page as me. When I told him I told him, brother, this month, I just randomly speak, this month I will train every day, never skip a single day, no excuse. And then he said, I will do it too. Because we basically almost do the same things and the same routine. Not because we want to, but we want to train because we want to improve, and to improve the mindset and build in the mindset that no matter how you feel, or no matter how you feel, there's things need to be done anyway. So you're not going to win when you only train when you feel like training. You can't compete with the people who train regardless of how they feel. Also, I like to value my words, honor my words. So, example, like if I say to my friends or to myself that, okay, tomorrow I'm going to wake up at 5 a.m. just randomly. If I cannot do it, I will feel ashamed and I will feel like I betrayed myself. So the word that I speak to myself and the words that I speak to my friends isn't valuable, because when little by little, when you don't do things that you don't do things that you speak or you tell people, the value of your words will decrease. So I try to honor my words as much as possible. I don't just say it just to say it. And also it's almost time to get back to work now. Maybe 7 minutes more, I will get ready and go back to work. It's about 1 kilometer away from my office. Last time I tried to record myself without using a microphone. It didn't work out well because there's too much noise. Just pick up the motorbike, the rain, the people talking around me, to the point that my voice cannot be heard anymore. It's just noise. So I decided to buy this microphone. I bought it yesterday, and this is kind of a test. And I am not recording myself to make a content. I'm not a content creator, not a professional. It's my first time. I'm recording myself just to see how I speak, and when I hit the stop button, I'm going to review it and analyze what is my mistake while talking. What did I do well? What words should I use? What words that I didn't use? So this is a self-improvement video, and also a generally just for my speaking skill and the confidence of speaking in front of camera. I'm kind of shy because when there's people around, even 10 meters away, I'm so self-conscious that I can't, what to say? I'm so self-conscious that I cannot do the thing that I want to do because there's people watching. So now that is also the things that I want to improve on. The confidence in front of camera and in front of people around. Normally I'm not speaking with this tone of voice, but because there's a few people around, so I automatically speak in this low tone. One more thing. When I go out, I don't like to use my phone or social media because I don't want to be distracted by just one thing. Because when I go out, coffee shop, anywhere public, I always see people distracted by their phone. They just doom scrolling, especially TikTok. And I think there's a good side of TikTok, and also there's a negative side. The negative side is it trains your brain to be unable to focus on details of the surrounding, and also your attention span. Because one video, if I see a lot of people, if one video that cannot get 5 seconds into one video that cannot get their attention, they just keep scrolling. They seem to cannot focus and just pay attention to. They think it's a waste of time, so they keep scrolling. That is what training their brain. think I have to get going now. It's almost time. Don't want to be late for work because there's consequence. Let's go. I'm gonna finish my coffee and move on.